So in this video, I'm excited to show you yet another upgrade that I did to my tiny van. So while Johnny and I were talking about the kinds of projects that I might want to do with my van, another thing that I've been thinking of since Vanarchy, actually, when I saw a couple, their YouTube channel is Traveling Happily Ever After. You need to go check them out. They have this cute little bumper bench on the back of their van where their barn doors are, and I thought that maybe that was something that I could do. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, you have probably seen how I change my bed every so often. When I have a great view out my back, I'll switch it around so that I can face outward, but I do have to physically turn it around, and that is not optimal. So I have been thinking for a long time, how could I make a space that would be more permanent or an easier solution than having to turn around my whole mat. This is the piece of wood that we have. So we have also added these. I had one here for a table that used to pop out here, but we added one to this side as well, so that we have that board that goes across here and can be a tabletop. And we're going to add brackets down here on either side, there and there, so that that same piece of plywood or birch can go across here and form a bench, so that I can still turn this around and have a bench facing this way, but I will actually be able to put pillows or something here and have a bench this way out. There are bolts that just go through these holes into the holes that are on the pieces of wood that they rest on, so that it stabilizes it from moving the doors or from moving the table back and forth. And these are the brackets that we're using, and she's just going to cut them. What are these? These are like
L brackets. They're actually like for deck supporting.
Okay.
But because they're so heavy duty, it's going to be perfect for this. We really don't need the height. So we're going to cut this down around the edges on all these, put 4 more holes in there, and we're going to use riv nuts to attach them to the side of the van.
Perfect.
Yep. So this is a riv nut tool, and you put the riv nut on there, it just screws on. You pre-drill your hole. This goes into your pre-drilled hole, and when you expand this part right here expands, and then it holds it in there. And that's got a threaded insert, and then you can thread your bolt in there, and that'll go straight into here after I drill it bigger, and then straight into here. All I'm doing is
making
a mark
divot,
so that that drill bit doesn't dance on me.
So when we were designing it, we thought we needed something where it could easily get into place, but also then be taken down where it would be the bench. So for the table, we opted to put it on pieces of, I think that's a 1x2, and just put it on both sides, bolt it down with screws that go into the metal frame. I think it's about 15 or 16 inches long, and then this piece just rests on top of it. And on either side we've put these removable bolts that go into holes, and there's a hole on the piece of wood as well on both sides. So it easily just falls into place. Put these down, and then you know it's secure and isn't gonna move either way, back and forth. And it's very sturdy. I can cook up here and then have a table outdoors. Then to put it into bench mode, all I have to do is take these out, slip them into the holes on either side. To not lose these, I just have to put them in here and they're safe that way. Then this piece of plywood has this hook on the bottom of it that basically latches to this already existing latch that is down there. So when I put it into bench mode, all I need to do is, when it's in table mode, this goes in front because the holes are measured for that. Then when it's in bench mode, this goes to the back on the bottom and rests on these that are on both sides. So it just simply slides here and here, and then goes back. And then underneath, I just have to clip it so that it doesn't move up. So this, now people can sit in it and it won't fly this way. So it creates this nice space that you can sit on. And then to unhook it, I just have to pull this latch. So it comes this way and releases. And then that just hangs on that so it won't get lost. These are the things that it rests on, usually down on it like that, on both sides. Then to store it, all I have to do is put it upright like this, and the door closes, and it just is stored back there. It doesn't create any problem for my bed and my couch in there, and it's hidden away until I need it. So I get to use my little bench. So this is how I can sit in this mode. This is my bed mat, and I used to just turn it around, which it's easy enough to do, but I'd have to move things around. So now it's nice. I have this, and I can just put a blanket there. Right now it's really windy. I don't want anything to blow off, but it's really nice because I don't have to move or do anything, and I've got an instant little bench to look out, and of course I can sit here and look out too, but it's fun. And then that same bench goes into a table, so we have these right here so that this same piece goes up here. It has two little bolts here that hold it down on either side, and it can be a table. So the sheriff came by and said that they're having everybody clear off the beach because apparently there was an oil spill, and until they can figure out what happened, they're asking everybody to just go and park off the beach a little bit. And then he said it shouldn't take too long, but they're just trying to figure out the situation and they'll let us know. So that's kind of sad. I'm wondering if it's because last night there was a really bad storm. It doesn't look like it's too bad, but I can't see that far. I guess it does look, the water does look a little bit darker. That's horrible, but we'll see. So I hope you've been encouraged as you've watched the van upgrades that I've made in the last few weeks. I hope you've been inspired that you can do it and enlist the work of others if you need to, and just keep those ideas flowing, keep the creativity going, and make your dream a reality. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.